Crepes, the mysterious cuisine of France. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of fillings and ways you can do with them. What we're going to do today, we're going to show you 3 fillings. They're easy, they're simple, and they're delicious. Let's get going. The first crepe we're going to do is going to be a chicken and mushroom. We're going to finish this off with a little bit of wine. We're going to flambe this. We're going to roll it into a form and you'll see the final result. This is going to be great, easy, simple ingredients, very fast, very delicious. You'll love this. Try it for yourself. Let's go. First, we're going to turn our stove on. Since these crepes were made yesterday, they're cold. Obviously, what you do not want to do, you do not want to put a crepe in the microwave. They become very hard, very rubbery, very inedible. Warm them up in the oven, or throw them in a pan. Warm them up this way, one of your best ways. That way everything maintains consistency and flavor, and you'll still get good crepe finish like it was just made. Turn the flame up and rock and roll. I've been making crepes forever. These things are phenomenal. Make them for the kids, make them at home. They're very quick, they're very easy. People, for some reason, just don't make crepes here. At least they don't in our part of the country. Maybe they do in yours. If people in your part of the country make crepes, let me know. If you make crepes, let me in the comment section. Let me know your favorite, and we'll continue on. There it goes. Bottom's done. Bottom's hot. We're going to put this thing second. There it goes on our plate. Pan back on. A little bit of oil, not much. We're going to turn the fire down. We're going to start off with our chicken. These are chicken thighs that have already been cut up. This will come together very fast. We're going to throw green onions in. We're going to throw our mushrooms in. Let things get cooking. Very simple seasoning. Like I said, this comes together very fast. And you can put anything you want to in here. Now we're going to add our garlic, 2 cloves, throw that up around there. We're going to add some seasoning, a little bit of chicken base. We're going to add some butter. So usually come together very fast. The smell on this is amazing. Little flambe for the oil. Haven't hit the wine yet. Throw some pimentos in. And a little bit of wine. And your flambe. Don't panic on the flame. Let it burn out. If you get a little panicky or the flame gets a little wild, get your lid, put the lid on. It will extinguish the flame. Don't get the fire extinguisher out. Don't panic. A little bit of cracked pepper. And we're actually going to let this reduce down. Nice.
No.
Gonna burn the house down. All right. Turn the flame off. Get into our crepes. I should have grabbed a spoon. I didn't. But that's okay. We'll work what we got here. Save all your juices. Let's roll a crepe up. And the rest of the juice goes on top. Very simple item. And that's it. What do you think? This thing smells amazing. We'll come back and try this, put some garnish on there. But first of all, we need to get to number 2 crepe. Let me clean this up and we'll come back. All right, here we go with number 2 crepe. Let's turn our fire on. We've already warmed our crepe up from yesterday we made. I'll leave a link on how to make these crepes in the description so you can make them also. Number 2 crepe is going to be a ham and cheese with green pepper and onions. Very simple, very elegant, very filling. Let's go. Pan's warm, a little bit of oil, throw in our ham, throw in our onions, throw in our green peppers. A little bit of garlic seasoning. We're going to put this inside with cheese, and we'll finish this off with a cheese sauce. Like most French cooking, very simple, very easy, very elegant. And that's it. Ham's already cooked, so it's coming together pretty quick. We're going to let the onions and the green peppers cook down. Put that in there. All right, that's done. Let's add it to our, turn our fire off, add it to our crepe. Turn it back on here. We're gonna add a piece of cheese in the middle. Wrap the crepe up. And there you go. Now we're gonna add a little bit of cream, a little bit of garlic, and 1 piece of Munster. Could be different. Could be any cheese you want to. You can put Swiss cheese in there, cheddar cheese, whichever, whatever. You don't want to burn this. This will thicken up with the fire off even. Here it comes, coming together. That's it. Look at that cheese sauce. Delicious. This goes right on top of the crepe. Ooey gooey. You want to get it on the pan before it dries and hardens. Look at that cheese sauce on there. Oh my gosh. This also smells incredible. Wait till you try these. What I'll do at the end of the video, I'll bring everything back in and we'll try these things one at a time. And I'll pick one. You let me know which ones you like also, or which ones you think you will like, which ones you're going to try. All right, this is over. Now we're on to number 3. And here is number 3. This is going to be a bacon, squash, zucchini, tomato crepe. Once again, very simple, very French. Let's get going. First, we're going to cook off the bacon. You want this on a low to medium heat. Doesn't want to go too quick or it will burn. Which will take a while to cook down. I would call this vegetarian, but we have the bacon and we have the eggs and the crepe. So we killed that one. Anyway, this should be very good. This will take a while for the bacon to render. and everything come together. We're going to use tomatoes, zucchini, squash, green onions, a little green pepper, chicken stock. We're going to use chicken. The chicken stock is the Knorr's chicken and tomato. This stuff is phenomenal, and it's $6.18 at Walmart for a 32-ounce container. Great stuff. Not an endorsement, they're not a sponsor, but I use it all the time. I actually use it for a seasoning too. Anyway, back to the cooking. Let the bacon render down. Get some good sauce out there. Nothing smells better than bacon. Oh my gosh, this is killer. As far as, well, we'll let the bacon render off, then we're going to pull the bacon off and we'll use it for a garnish. That way it still stays crispy and it doesn't get soggy and mushy. Because if you cook it with everything else, obviously it won't be crispy anymore. So once this is done, we'll pull that off and we'll use the bacon grease or bacon fat to cook the vegetables. Bacon about to come off. Bear with me. Bacon's crispy. It's coming out. There, bacon's out. Zucchini go in. Green peppers go in. Green onion go in. Butter goes in. Let these cook down. Go pretty fast. We're going to add a little bit of flour, not much, just enough to tighten the sauce up. About half a teaspoon. Stir this in. Now we can add our tomatoes. Add all our tomatoes. Let these cook down. Going to add some Kinder's wood fire seasoning. Also good stuff. So many smells going in the kitchen. Now we're going to add our chicken stock. Let this cook down and reduce. All right. Good sauce. Turn our fire off. Let's get ready to plate. Use a slided spoon. Put all the veggies in there. And you can mix anything with this. You could throw some corn in there. You could throw some salsa in there. It is totally up to you. Now roll this up. And then sauce goes on top. Once again, very French. This also smells very good. Totally different smell from the other ones. For garnish, we're going to add our bacon bits. And we're going to put a little radish on here, just to kick it up there a little notch there. Clean the plate up. You always want to clean your plate up, especially in the presentation. And there we go. There's your vegetable crepe with bacon and radish on top. Well, that's all three. Hope you like these. Hope you'll try these. If you do, let me know. We're going to come back and we're going to taste each of these crepes and I'll let you know how they are. In the meantime, this wasn't hard. This is very simple. We won't take the mystery out of cooking. There's no magic here. Anybody can do this. Very simple. You can do this. I've got faith in you. You got this. We'll be back in a minute. All right, that was a lot of fun. I feel like it took me 3 days to film this video when it was actually only about an hour. Anyway, let's try these. The very first one we're going to try is a chicken and mushroom. I think that might be my favorite. Looks pretty good. Flambe, wine sauce, chicken, mushrooms. Let's see. That was way too big a bite, but I like it. I like the wine sauce in there. I like the wine flavoring and the butter. You can taste the chicken and the mushrooms. Let's try the ham and the cheese sauce. We won't take as big a bite this time. That was silly. Ham, cheese. This looks delicious. The ham and cheese are very good also. You can taste that cheese sauce in there. You can taste that heavy cream. Very rich, very decadent, very flavorful. Let's try the bacon and the vegetable. Bacon, squash, zucchini, and a light chicken base. Light sauce. Here we go. Wow, that was very good too. All three of these are very good. All three of these are very different. But I enjoy making them. I enjoy eating them. Let me know which one you think you like the best. Me, I think I still like the chicken and the mushroom the best with the wine sauce. Let me know what you think will be your favorite. And I'll see you next time on Real Food, Spend Less. Bye. Don't forget to watch the video on how to make the crepe better. I'll link that in the description.